Hello guys and welcome to Watching Time. Today we're going to discuss about a Panerai. So this is one of the new entries. It's a very interesting watch. I think it's important to have a small chat about it. It's the PAM01661. It's completely made in Carbotech, which is the technology that they use to describe this carbon composite material that Panerai is using in their technological watches and in some of their new cases. So what are the characteristics of these materials are that it's actually lighter than steel, almost scratch proof, 100%, and almost impossible to break. The compression that comes into the layers of carbon and graphite that are put together to do the cases of these watches makes it a very extra resistant material, and this is actually quite nice. The watch actually comes with these original straps that are made of this sport tech material that Panerai calls, that looks kind of a Kevlar with a leather material on the back. It's quite nice, but I decided to go to the boutique and to buy a second strap in corduroy material. I thought it was going to be the color at least much nicer, and it brings a point and a touch of blue that it's quite different and unique to the watch. So I went to change and this is the reason why you see another type of straps compared to the one originally came. So on the back it's a very nice soft brownish leather, and on top you have this very nice corduroy. Let's talk about the Luminor. The Luminor, you know, it has a big history. It's an Italian born watch, but nowadays it's part of the Richemont group. So even if they have a headquarter in Milan still, and they make decisions for the brand, I don't know if you can actually call it an Italian brand anymore. It comes from Florence in Tuscany, and as you can see in this watch, they have actually done an excellent work between the classical Panerai sandwich dial, in which they have one with Luminova on the back and one in the front that covers it. In this case it's a black dial, and the Luminova on the back is blue. Is also of a very nice tone of color. The case is a PAM 44mm case, traditional, with a very nice carbon composite finish. Each watch is a unique, it comes with a unique kind of finish, so you won't have two watches that are or look the same, but in terms of shape and everything, it's a classical Panerai. On the back you have the classical Panerai inscriptions with all the serial numbers, Carbotech titanium caseback, and then obviously the very beautiful strap that I managed to change for the summer period. So I just wanted to share with you this watch, guy. I think the 47 Panerais are too big for my wrist, which is 19 centimeter. These 44 are quite nice and just perfect for it. On the divers one, the submersibles, I actually prefer the 42mm. But on this line, on the Luminor, I think 42 is too small. Panerai is a classic brand that it's recognizable because of its size, and I think it shouldn't look small on a wrist. So 42s are an excellent choice for people with very small wrists, and they will still look like they're doing and using a Panerai without the complications of having a gigantic watch to wear. 44mm is okay for medium wrists. 47, I would probably leave it for the bigger wrists. Otherwise, it looks very non-proportionate to yourself. So I don't know, guys, if you have any questions on this watch or of other. I think Panerai is one of those brands that are not Swiss born. that have a recognition worldwide, that are well known, recognized by its design, by its unique characteristics, and it can actually be an excellent option if you want to have something different in your collection. In my case, I had the classical Luminor steel case. I sold that actually a couple of years ago, and for me this is coming back to what was already before in my collection, and enjoying again this Italian brand that has definitely a lot of history and interesting characteristics. Now, in the past, Panerai utilized ETA movements. Nowadays, they are doing and producing their own in-house movements. So in this case, it's the P9010, and it's kind of a classical movement with a 3 days reservoir, and it has a 28,000 per hour per day beats. So it's quite smooth, even if the second hand is very small, so you won't appreciate the smoothness of its movement as you would in a normal second hand. So just drop me any questions. I hope you like this review, and maybe we can do in the future a comparison with the U-Boat Classico, which I think is another version of the Luminor from another Italian Tuscan brand that have very nice and particular diverse models, U-Boat. So maybe we can do a fight between them. So see you next time, guys. Take care. Bye bye.